Welcome back to the WHHI News. June 15th is World Elder Abuse Day. Joining us now is Scott Cooke. He's the Communications Director of the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs. He's here to let us know. Scott, what kinds of scams are elders susceptible to in our area?
Yeah, according to the FBI, some of the biggest scams that older people fall victim to are, there are things that we all fall victim to, but the big one is tech support and those account alert scams. So those things where you're online and you either get a message that pops up, says something's wrong with your computer or something's wrong with your bank account or financial accounts, things like that. That's really the big kind of number one scam that older people are falling victim to right now. It's just kind of a good reminder to keep an eye out for those types of things and don't trust those alerts and those messages that you're getting out of the blue, and always kind of use those trusted phone numbers for, things on your bank statements and those types of things whenever you've got to make those types of phone calls and those types of messages.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So in other words, I might be on a website or something, I'll get an alert, oh, you've got a virus now, and it'll want you to click on it and then try to get information to help heal the virus or get rid of it and try to get your information that way. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always kind of that reminder not to click those links that are popping up on things, especially those things like that. If they are kind of generic and don't really list the name of the company involved, things like that, they may just have a phone number for customer support or something like that. Just really kind of keep an eye on those types of things and never just call those phone numbers on those pop-ups. You want to go to, if it's a service you have yourself, you want to go to those phone numbers that you know are trusted phone numbers or websites that you know are trusted.
Now, also another thing that comes up are emails where, the email line will appear to be from like your bank or from a company or, that you deal with. And then they will want to get your personal information, credit card number, bank account number, et cetera, for payment or whatever. Do you advise against doing that if someone wants that information via email?
Yeah, anytime you're getting an email asking for, information like that, if it's account numbers or, personal information, data that those companies should already have, kind of start to raise questions about it. And again, don't just click on the links that are in those emails when they come in. If you're getting something and it says it's from your bank, you'll want to go to your bank's website or maybe their app or some of those trusted ways that you normally use. So don't trust those messages that are just coming into you.
Well, I know the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office on their YouTube channel did a piece on romance scams, and that's something else that happens. We can go into that another day unless you want to address that now. But
no, that is one of those top ones that older people fall victim to, and it's not always romance. We always say romance and dating scams, but it's also just kind of that confidence level where they may be kind of creating a friendship with you based on some either common interest or maybe it's just a community group that you're on online or on social media somehow. But they really use those kind of places where you are going to find somebody that you trust and that you become friends with or get that romance with, and they use that to really build those relationships and then use that to be able to make those requests for money or come up with those stories for why you should give them information and details.
Or why they need $200 for this, that, or the other thing. And so just be wary, right?
Yes, anytime somebody's asking you for money, be cautious, and especially if it's somebody you haven't met in real life. Anytime it's somebody that you only have that relationship with online, that's kind of that warning sign. So if you haven't met them in real life and you don't really know their true character, who they are, that much about them, just kind of be cautious of those requests for money and information.
Now, you are teaming up, are you not, with other organizations this month to deal with the whole issue of people getting scammed, or elders or older people getting scammed? What kinds of things are you doing this month?
Yeah, we're teaming up with the Department on Aging, South Carolina Department on Aging. You can go to their website and they have some information. They're doing various walks around the state. On June 15th is the big day for World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. So kind of leading up to that, they're doing, walks around town. They encourage people to go in, sign up, and you can have your own group, do your own walk, if it's at work or, your church or whatever, and you can take part that way. And it's really about just kind of raising those issues of taking care of our older population and finding those ways to help prevent them from becoming victims to fraud.
Well, Scott Cooke, Communications Director of South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
And we will be right back.